Welcome to Trump Breaking News Network, your daily source for up-to-date news on the political scene of Donald Trump, his presidency, American politics and conspiracies. Please subscribe to receive notice of our daily updates. Also share with your friends and your social media. We encourage you to like our videos and give your comments.
This is TBNN.
Wayne Allen Root, did President Trump just declare war on Hillary, deep state and DC swamp? December 21st is a day that will live in infamy. Remember that date. The world changed on December 21st and no one noticed. That will soon change. The great conservative talk host Michael Savage was the first to define liberalism as a mental illness. But it turns out liberals back then were relatively sane compared to today. Today's liberals are frothing at the mouth, spitting, howling at the moon and threatening publicly to assassinate President Trump. One protester at the Los Angeles Women's March this past weekend carried a sign that said, "Kill Donald Trump, kill Mike Pence. It's guillotine time, bitches." When asked by a reporter what she wanted in their place, she replied she wanted a communist utopia. Isn't liberalism sweet? The timing for this liberal meltdown is perfect. Because liberals are so busy frothing at the mouth, they don't even notice President Trump is erasing Obama like he never existed. Hour by hour, day by day, Trump is erasing everything Obama ever did. TPP. The Paris Climate Accord. Dozens of massive EPA dictates. Coal mining bans. DACA. Obama's taxes. The Obamacare mandate. More regulations killed in 1 year than by any president in history. Refugee admissions down 70%. And just announced days ago, the United States will not be recertifying the Iran treaty. All gone. In 1 year. As if Obama never existed. But that is only part 1 of Trump's greatest hits. Part 2 is the humdinger. Trump promised to drain the swamp. The mainstream media clearly doesn't understand what just happened. Trump just declared war on the deep state DC swamp, Hillary, and Obama. Trump signed a new executive order on December 21st that got zero publicity. It happens to be the most important executive order in the history of America. December 21st is a day that will live in infamy. Why didn't anyone notice? Because master psychologist Donald J. Trump distracted all of them with his offensive words and outrageous tweets. The whole liberal universe was so thrown out of whack by Trump's tweets and strategic use of the word shthole they didn't even notice that many of their liberal and big government heroes are about to be sent to prison. December 21st is the day President Trump quietly signed a new executive order targeting anyone involved in government corruption, or human rights abuses. Anyone in the United States who aids or participates in said corruption or human rights abuses by foreign parties is subject to frozen assets along with any U.S. corporation who employs foreigners deemed to have engaged in corruption on behalf of the company. Trump's CEO calls these individuals an extraordinary threat to the national security and economy of the United States. Trump's CEO defines the targets as any U.S. citizen, permanent resident alien, entity organized under the laws of the United States or any jurisdiction within the United States, including foreign branches, or any person in the United States. In other words, Trump's CEO targets pretty much everyone, anywhere in the world. If you participated in any form of corruption or human rights abuses, we're coming after you and seizing all your assets. Who should be sick to their stomachs right now? A. The entire DC swamp. B. Every lobbyist in D.C. who has ever aided a foreign entity in doing any business that hurt American taxpayers. C. Hillary Clinton and anyone ever involved with the Clinton Foundation. D. Any and all donors to the Clinton Foundation including foreign donors, who got any favor in return. E. Specifically, anyone involved in the Uranium One deal and anyone in the FBI and DOJ leadership who aided in the cover-up of this massive theft of U.S. resources. F. Barack Obama, who protected Hezbollah terrorists, drug and human slavery traffickers in order to protect the Iran treaty. Could this be why human rights abuses was added to this EO? Liberals got played. Trump is the master of WMD, weapons of mass distraction. While liberals were busy mocking Trump and responding to his tweets with insanity and hysteria, Trump outmaneuvered all of them. It's now clear President Trump is about to go scorched earth on Hillary, the Clinton crime family, the Clinton Foundation, Obama, the FBI and DOJ leadership, and the entire DC swamp. Mass arrests are coming. Famous and powerful people are going to finally pay for their crimes against the American people. Break out the popcorn. This is going to be fun.
This has been the Trump Breaking News Network. Please subscribe and share to stay up to date on the latest news about our president. Be informed.